What's going on, guys? Very important video, how to stop masturbation. A lot of people texting me, they know it's detrimental for them. You know it's taking control over your life. It's something that is taking a lot of energy, a lot of time, but you can't stop it. You always end up doing it, all right? Well, I'll give you the best tips that help me stop it and to explain to you how you can channel that energy somewhere else, all right? Now, a very important step that you already know that it's something that you should be stopping. You know that it's a bad thing that you don't want in your life. So then we already made a big step and we're halfway there. Now, moving on. The goal is not to fight an urge, all right? But to kind of replace all that energy and channel it somewhere else. So I'll explain it a bit deeper in the details in this video. So basically, most people end up masturbating because of 3 reasons. Number 1, you're bored, all right? You have nothing to do. You're spending all your day home, maybe, or you're on vacation, whatever. You go on your phone, you start scrolling, and you end up doing it, all right? Number 2, you have a lot of energy. All right, you have a lot of energy. It can be a build-up anger. It can be in form of stress, anger, stress, being frustrated. All those things build up internal energy. So we feel the need to kind of release that urge, all right? So it can relax you after. So you kind of channel that energy to get rid of it. So basically you're pressing a button to get rid of the energy. See it that way. And number 3 is, well, being sexually, how do I say it? Well, being horny. All right, that's pretty much it. So 3 things. So let's start by each one and tell you how you can basically eliminate those causes so you don't even think about it anymore. Number 1, if you're bored. If you're someone that is super bored, you don't have a lot of things on your day, maybe you spend 2, 3, 4 hours doing nothing and you're just scrolling on your phone, it's time for you, especially as a man, you have to get busy. Maybe start building a business, maybe go out for a walk, maybe go work out, maybe start working on a side hustle, all right? Maybe do some research, some things on your own, do some YouTube videos, create a YouTube channel. You're gonna replace that time with something that is productive, that's gonna help you down the line, all right? A side hustle, build your own business, find your passion, find a hobby, all right? Can you imagine hours that you're spending scrolling on your phone and masturbating? Those are hours of your life that are dying, all right? It's hours that you will never get anymore. So forget the past, focus now on putting those hours in things that will be beneficial for you. For me, I love doing YouTube videos. It keeps me busy. Maybe if I wouldn't have that YouTube channel, I would be fapping probably. I'm not a superhuman, all right? I also fall into, thankfully it's been over 4 or 5 months, but because I stay busy. So maybe start a YouTube channel, get a hobby, start working out, lift weight, go for a run, go for a walk. The summer is here. Find something to fill out that time, all right? What is easier, for you to be bored at home with nothing to do and your phone on and kind of resisting it while looking at pornography, or filling that time with something else where you don't need to think about it anymore? Go play tennis with your best friend. Would you still think about it? Not really. So boredom, let's fill up that time. Let's find something that you're passionate about, a hobby, and let's get busy with it, all right? Number 2, if you have a lot of energy, you're stressed. A lot of people end up masturbating because of stress. So basically what happens when you're super stressed, maybe you're having a bad day at work, boss is screaming at you, your wife is screaming at you, your kids, this, that, girlfriend, parents, whatever it is. Now your body wants that quick pleasure, all right? Because you're so stressed. So the reality doesn't look so good for you. So now your body wants this quick source of pleasure. And it could be in the form of eating a cookie, ordering McDonald's, pizza, masturbating, watching pornography, because we're kind of escaping reality for a little time. It's a short fake pleasure where you go on that phone, scroll, and imagine yourself maybe with those top models. But it's a very fake and bad source of pleasure. It will release dopamine, you'll feel good. Dopamine is basically the hormone that will help you feel good for a little while. But then right away after, once you're done, you go back into reality, all right? So it's like a band-aid, and you gotta understand that, all right? It's not because you have to do it. No, it's because your mind is so stressed from whatever is happening in your life that you're trying to counteract that feeling of stress. Junk food, pornography, etc. All right, so once you understand that, now you know how to better prepare to fight it. You're like, okay, well, I'm super stressed. Maybe I can go for a little walk to calm myself down. Maybe I can go work out. You have a lot of energy. That energy is built up. You know what I used to do? I used to do lunges or push-ups just to kind of use that energy. So instead of fapping, use the energy for push-ups. If you're at home, body weight squats. Go for 5 sets, body weight squats, 20 reps. Get that blood in your legs. And trust me, after you're done, you're gonna feel a good pump and you'll be like, ooh, the energy is gone. I don't need to fap anymore. Do that for the first period of time. I don't need to do it anymore because I don't think about it anymore. But at the beginning, of course, you have that urge, you're used to it. Well, use that energy to do some body weight exercises. I don't know, do body weight lunges, planks, push-ups, whatever it is, just to get that blood flow going and to get your mind away of it and use that energy. Because when you're so stressed, you have a buildup of energy, blood sugar go high, all right? So use that energy for a little exercise. If you have time, go for a walk and relax yourself that way. That's the good source of dopamine that you want to go seek for. So push-ups, yeah, lunges, this, that. So they're very important, guys. Maybe go for a workout. All right. What else? Listen to music. Some people that help them calm down, but you got the idea. Number 3, very important thing. A lot of guys will tell me, hey, I can't stop it. I can't stop seeing girls on my feed. I can't stop seeing those amazing bodies. Oh, this girl's body is just so amazing. Oh, I walk in the street and they're so hot, and I just end up masturbating because it's too much temptation, sexual temptation. I'll tell you exactly how you should go about that. First thing first, on your Instagram, unfollow, yes, every single account that posts sexual content, all right? And sexual content doesn't need to be nudity. It could just be a girl that is showcasing her butt every single minute she posts. And next thing, you're being tempted. So it's like if you're in a buffet, all right, of sushi, and you love sushi. You're in a buffet of sushi, but you're not allowed to eat. At a certain point, you're just gonna end up eating a few bites here and there, which is not what we want, all right? Let's get you out of that restaurant. No more sushi. You won't even be exposed to it, all right? So unfollow all of those accounts. Unfollow everything on your phone that makes you think about masturbating. Every single thing, all right? It could be even some video games. I mean, it could be watching series that sometimes I'm watching a series called Spartacus, and there's a lot of nudity in there, and every time I fast forward, every time I see nudity, because I don't want my brain to go there, all right? You just gotta do it, man. You gotta be violent with yourself and be like, you know what? I gotta take control of it. And if it means unfollowing or skipping sometimes video parts, you gotta do it, all right? You gotta do it. Somebody has to do it. Moving on. When you're walking in the street, keep your head straight. Go wherever you have to go, from point A from point to point B, all right? If you're gonna look left and right and see this girl and then look at her body and then see this other girl and then look at her body and then imagine yourself with her and then look here, look there, you are calling for it, all right? So just stay focused in the street. Trust me, it's hard in the beginning, but you get used to it. And that's why I always have my hat, all right? Trust me, the hat, it's not really to protect me from sun. I don't care about that, but it's just because it keeps my tunnel vision and I stay straight. I don't even want to see people that I know. So I just keep my hat, look kind of down. Not that I'm looking down, that I'm depressed or whatever, but I just want to stay in my zone and I don't want my mind to go other places. And it's super easy these days, all right? It's super easy to get tempted. The other day I was walking and like people were almost naked. One day I was walking a year ago and I saw a woman that was standing naked on a balcony, and I'm like, oh my god, you know. So it's good to see, all right? It's good to see, don't get me wrong. But if you're someone that's trying to avoid masturbation, it's like an alcoholic. Well, you don't want to be in a bar where it smells like beer, because then you'll end up drinking. So you gotta avoid it. You gotta be violent with yourself for a little while. For now, me, I can look a bit more without thinking about it, but in the beginning it was harder. So you gotta be violent with yourself and stay straight when you're walking. You don't want to look left and right, and that's pretty much it, man. You'll see pretty strong, pretty fast. You will forget about it. Your mind will kind of take that energy that you used to give to watching pornography, to other stuff, and now you'll be thinking about other stuff that will be productive, other stuff that are building you up, all right? As a man, we feel the best when we're building stuff, when we're productive, when we're building our future, all right? It's not when we're chilling and doing nothing and staying on vacation. Even if you have $1 million, you're on vacation, what are you gonna do? Stay in your bed? You're gonna be so comfortable, and that's the worst thing you can have, a lot of comfort. You'll be ordering pizza, masturbating 2-3 times a day, and not even training, because you have everything you want, all right? So that's pretty much it, guys. You gotta be valiant with yourself, because the society, the times we live in, we have everything super easy and everything is so accessible. I can open my phone and I can watch whatever I want. I can go on Uber Eat and I can get myself a pizza in 5 minutes. We have to be the ones that are different, that stay violent with ourselves, and you can do it. So that's it. Use those tips. All right. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.